Greetings. I had another idea for a video about current events. That's what I was saying. It's like I want to start kind of saying just thoughts and things about things and stuff. And the most recent stuff and thing is the 46th general election. Or is it just the 46th president? Maybe they've had more elections. I don't know. But it's rather controversial. And I can't help but wonder how many people are like me and kind of just like look at both sides of things and are like, are those our two options? Like South Park last election made the joke, I can't remember if I remember it right, but I remember the gist. It's basically like where our choices are a turd sandwich or a turd kind of thing. It's like, and if that is the way, now I might be making that one up, but I know that was their idea, but then my mind goes further with my example there, or maybe theirs, I'm getting it right. And, thinks like that's really what it's like. It's like, do you want your lies up front, which is kind of like what Trump is like. He's like just straight up in his deceptiveness. Like, it's kind of crazy the stuff he tweets. But then there's the other side, which is the establishment kind of thing, the people who are just gonna tell you sweet nothings to your face and lie. Well, yeah, sweet nothings, which are actually lies. And sound like sweet nothings, because that's what they are. Just words to make the peoples happy. That's the way I see it, as a random peasant who doesn't really like to look into this stuff because it's pretty boring. But even looking at the parties like Republican and whatever the other one is, Democratic? Democrats, yeah. The Democrats, Republicans, Democrats, or liberals, conservatives. It's like, how are those the choices we have? Like, there's pros and cons to both of them. I'd probably side more with liberal, I guess, because they're more about freedoms, but then they've been getting pretty crazy lately and going so far into Freedom Town that anyone who isn't going on that train with them, they're now like oppressing and wanting to shut up and stuff. And it's like, no, guys, freedom of speech has to be the most important thing. Yeah. But, yeah, so Mr. Biden was apparently elected as the president, the head monkey. Still such a funny system we have, like, and now Trump is saying there's illegal votes and legal votes, and I need to sue you guys because these illegal votes, they made me lose. And it's kind of a freaky thought. Like, he sows such discord, and that's the one thing I've noticed ever since he started running, is it's caused such division. Not even necessarily his fault. He seems to be like almost a regular person, only he's a rich regular person, a tad bit narcissistic, and he seems to have actually broken the thing that's been controlled by some peoples, because like the whole media turned against him. Like, how obvious can it be that they're in the pocket of whoever normally controlled shit? It's so weird. But again, random thoughts from a peasant who doesn't really pay too much attention. I just watch Philip DeFranco on the YouTubes and read Reddit. And I have a conservative dad who tells me his side of things, which is pretty well the Trump side of things. So from that I've got to hear what the positives of Trump are, apparently. Like, he's been very good for the economy, so they say, so he says. But then I've heard other people say it's really just for the stock market and for the rich people. But then I've heard him say that he made a bunch of jobs before the COVID thing happened, so I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy that those were our two choices, and how many people who voted in this US election, I'm not even from the US, but it's such a big part of everybody's world, but how many people who voted in that were actually happy with their choice, or were just kind of voting for the lesser evil? That's what I would like to know. Anyways, farewell.